Hey guys, it's Rael. Welcome back to another video, and if you're new here, welcome to the channel. We typically do Sim 4 speed builds here, but today we are actually starting a little series. I don't know if it's going to be a mini series or if it's going to be like a whole drawn out thing yet. I think we'll kind of just go with the vibes, but if you have not heard of this series or if this is your first time on the channel, recently I was doing a video where I discussed, wanting a lot of variety within my save file because I personally am just not a fan of the HOA vibe, but I wanted to build an HOA neighborhood because I've literally never done that before. So I did go ahead and build the neighborhood. That is another video on the channel, but I wanted to take it a step further and like make it like, I don't know. And we can't make like typical HOA rules where like, if they're not mowing their grass, we put them in my basement and they have to paint for me for 100 hours and then their grass bill, is paid off or something silly like that. We can't do that. So I thought maybe interactions we could base our interactions with people based on like whether they're getting along with us or not, and we throw them in the basement to paint or do something, make us some money to show that they are really sorry for how they acted. So I don't know. I thought we could do something fun here, but I do have my sim. If you could see me in the lower left hand corner, I am already in the world and I have myself as the owner of this, of course. But I did go ahead and start this without you guys because I wanted to go ahead and place the roommates advertisement up so we could get some people here, because if you are new here, we have not furnished all of these houses. I have furnished the first two. That is going to be on my HOA speed build video if you are not familiar with it. The rest of these I thought we could do together based on each roommate that will live in the houses. So I thought that it would be fun to base it basically off of maybe their style, if they have good style already. Let's just be honest, we're probably going to have to give each of these Sims that live with us a makeover. But we can base it off their style, their career, anything. I mean, there's a lot of options there. But I wanted to go ahead and get us started here. I had the advertisement placed up, and then now we will just be joining a little bit of live gameplay. And I'm just going to probably go for whomever is wanting to be our roommates. I'm not going to be picky. And then we'll probably do multiple episodes where we, get a new roommate, give them a makeover, and then we will go ahead and do their house. So that's what we will be doing here today. It looks like we have Kirsten Rizzo. That is going to be our first potential roommate here as a scientist. I don't have a job because I'm a bum, but I just made a bunch of money somehow. Just kidding. Honestly, not having a job, that's the ultimate. Chef's kiss. We are here to live and be happy. I am not here to work. Thank you. Okay, so we will go ahead and say hello to Kirsten here. Hello, my love. Are you guys liking my outfit? This is the first sim that I've ever made of myself that I feel like she kind of looks like me, right? You don't know what I look like, but I think she looks like me. My husband was like, "Oh my gosh, girl, that's you." And I'm like, "Thank you," because why is it I don't know if I'm the only person that is terrible about making themselves in The Sims, but I'm not good at it. I have not been good at it ever. But I feel like she kind of looks like me. So that is Maria. Say hello, everybody. I do have green hair. I have a bunch of tattoos. And I need glasses. Yes, and I have short hair because I shaved my head at the end of 2020. I was looking for a good cleanse at the end of that year. So, shaved my head. And we're regrowing it, but it's about that length right now. I'm in love with this little hair. It's CC. I'll have to if you guys are curious, if you guys like the hair or things like that you're like, that's not in the game, I can list the CC for you guys that I use here. But I'm gonna work on my relationship here with Kirsten because and this is the kind of behavior that's gonna she's the first to go in the freaking pit. And then she picked it up. She was like, "Girl, you're gonna put me in a what? You're putting me in a pit for that? No, ma'am." Okay, stop bad dancing. Honestly, she kind of dances better than me, though. Is that sad when the Sims, how bad they are at dancing? Would they dance better than you do as a person? Oh, now things are tense. Oh, she's unflirt. Am I flirting with her? Oh my god, I need to calm down. Okay, no. You threw my trash on the ground. Why would I be flirting with you? This is not the kind of behavior that I thought we'd be doing right now, honestly. You need to stop dancing. These things are so toxic. They're just like, oh, you're trying to have a serious conversation or even like get to know this person. Oh, she's pissed. She's mad. Okay, I don't see that. No, I was like, I don't know if I want her as a roommate. This is what we need in a roommate. We need somebody freaking crazy. So then I won't feel bad about throwing her in the damn, oh, in the damn like prison. We'll have a name for it. But the damn HOA prison, I'm gonna throw you in there. The HOA hostel. So fast. Do one more thing, girl, because you picked the trash can up. That's valid. But I will freaking fight you. Are you my roommate yet? Are you my roommate yet? I'm so done. Okay. Okay, it's happening. It's happening. So I don't think that I'll give. Oh! What? Thanks for asking, but I'm expecting a baby soon. And I really need to focus my energy on that and moving into a new space. So it's funny to me that this is happening because off camera, like literally, I got everything ready, did the advertisement, all yada, yada, yada. And she came through as potential roommate. And then I get to know her. It's all on I've started recording. And then she's like, oh, actually, having a baby. Yeah, I'm too good for you. Too good for this. So, yeah, whatever. I guess I'll just have you guys rejoin me when I actually have somebody here that is trying to live here and not freaking pregnant. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Just give me a few minutes. Okay, we are back. We have another person here. She let herself in and decided to take out my trash while I was changing quickly. So, Sapphire Hudson. I'm into it already. She heard about the issues that I had with Kirsten and was like, yeah, I heard about the pit, particularly, regarding the trash. And it's not going to be for me, girl. So I'm going to just take yours out. I'm going to just get the initiative. I'm going to just take care of this. So I do like her style, though. I do. I will say that. I think that a little like a goth, like alternative, like house, that would be so cool to do. And to give her like a little makeover, just to, like polish her style just a little bit. Okay, stop, Dan. Oh my God. I'm literally going to have to delete this. I'm going to have to delete this. Please get to know this girl. Okay, let's talk about the weather. Maybe I should turn, speaking of that. Speaking of the weather, you should probably have that turned on so you don't die in here. That would be great. So, oh, yes, you got a new job. Congratulations. I have no freaking idea how I would know that. But congratulations. Unless she just told me, I suppose. But I'm like, okay, yes, congratulations. Okay, share ideas. I just want you to like me enough to move in here quickly, and then we can start to do the actual work. Damn, I'm like gonna feel bad putting somebody cool with cool colored hair and tattoo. Like it's like looking in a mirror. No, I'm just joking. She's way cooler than me. It's gonna. I mean, she's gonna have to get on my bad side eventually. Every sim does. Every sim does something like totally out of hand. Like what are you doing? Like everybody does it at one point. Like Kirsten, she literally came over, immediately kicked my trash. And I'm like, what? That's pit behavior. You'll be thrown down there. So, yeah, I hope that people learn from that, like Sapphire has, and she finds new ways to piss me off because there's a million ways, I'm sure, to get yourself in the pit. Okay. Maybe we should like make rules. Like, I don't know, like for this certain amount of time, like I don't know, like you do this, you're down there for this many sim days, or like you have to make this many paintings, or like I don't know. I have no freaking idea. Okay, let's save. I am gonna save because this game could just crash on me at any time. I think. Oh yay! Okay, so I've got two. I will go ahead and just introduce myself to him as well, actually, since she's secured. Angelo. Okay, so let's say hi to him. And yeah, we'll accept both of them. Or is it? Yeah, Angelo. Okay. Let's get them both in here. I like his outfit too. Maybe, I don't know. It's just colors personally and his glasses. It's actually not the worst styling I've seen on people coming through, honestly. I'm just gonna be real. Like, I've definitely seen worse. So, yeah, let's compliment. Like, I'm living for your outfit. And then I'm gonna accept him as a new roommate. And then I will, okay, see, why? I feel like I should just be able to compliment somebody's appearance and it not be flirting with them. Is that an opinion? Maybe. But, like, is it crazy for me to be like, "Oh, you look amazing today," and somebody not be like, "Do you wanna, like, be my girlfriend? Or do you wanna, like, go steady?" Like, "No! I'm just telling you, you look great." Oh, and there's this girl. What do you want? "Hey, Maria, so listen, it's been a long story, but my family." Oh my god! Sorry. Okay. Sorry, I know that was loud. My family is in a bit of a pickle right now, and we need a place to stay for a bit. Ooh, you have extra places to sleep, right? I have a whole neighborhood. You know this. I asked her to live here, and she's like, "Oh, I need to focus on me and the baby right now. Oh my god, the energy is so off here. I have to center myself." And then she's like, "Oh, listen, I know that I was there, like, yesterday, but, like, could I stay with you?" I'm just gonna say okay, because I love the chaos. So, yes, you can stay. That does I'm sorry, you're probably gonna have to get a makeover if you stay, though. Let me go off screen really fast. I'm gonna put in the cheats that I need because I don't think I put them in when I loaded the game, and then we will go and start giving these guys makeovers. I apologize if you could hear my dog there. I've got 5 animals total, and I assume they're similar to children in the moment that you try to like do something, like all day they'll be quiet, they'll be chill, they'll be napping, and then the moment that you try to do something where you like actually have to like be serious or like, talk or something, they're like, "Hey!" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh. Please just chill out. Please calm down." Okay, but we're here, we're back. I have my cheats and let's go ahead. I am going to probably do their houses and give them makeovers in the order that I accept them as roommates, just to make it fair. So I'm gonna do Sapphire first. I think that I will keep like their features and everything the same. I don't really see a need in changing anything like that. So mostly it's going to just be like makeup if they wear it, hair, things like that, outfits, yada yada yada. But can we talk about how gorgeous she is? It's a little bit unfair. It's a bit unfair that she's my roommate and she's that pretty. It's fine, and I'm not supposed to be in love with you. It's gonna be difficult, but we will make it work. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna go black, and I don't mind, I guess, necessarily to put these guys in CC, just because this is gonna be more of a series and less of something that like I'll be uploading for you guys to then download, if that makes sense. So I think that I will be open to putting them in CC if you guys don't mind. If you guys detest that, like if you guys say in the comments like you don't want that, just I will absolutely change any of the outfits or the hair that I give any of these guys. That was CC before you guys say anything. So yeah, that I don't mind to do. I am gonna focus on the alternative black, red. I love, honestly, kind of into being able to choose because I don't do this that often, but I would like this to be fast for you guys. I usually I take my time, but to make this as fast as possible. Okay, so just what kind of friend of the world? Okay, so she's gregarious, non-committal, geek, and romantic. She's okay, okay, okay. So she's cute. She knows it. And she's a bit of a geek. I like that. Same girl, cute. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to probably speed through this part just a little bit for you guys, and we will rejoin when she is made over. Okay, Sapphire is done here. Honestly, I think that her winter outfit's my favorite. I always do that. I always do the best outfit for the winter. So now that we have Sapphire's outfits all settled, we will start decorating her house. And can I just say, I love doing like a gothic home. I have a few in my save file. One that comes to mind is my gothic shotgun style home. I'm so sorry. That is kind of based on homes that you would see in like New Orleans, which it's just those like long straight houses. I have that in my gallery, and I love that house. I love doing gothic builds. Every single time I do it, I'm like, ugh, all of my builds should be like this. But me and variety, whatever. But it's just like the style is just so like I don't know. It's very nostalgic for me because even though I'm really into the style now and I'm kind of more of like, I don't know, my style is like maximalist, but like I feel like I cross over into a bunch of different things where I like maximalist, colorful stuff. I like maximalist, like, witchy kind of vibes. I like maximalist, like gothic couture. Like my style is everywhere. I like boho, like mid-century modern, like almost every kind of style I love little parts of it or like all of it, to be honest. So when I do builds like this though, it really just like calls me back to my childhood because there's a photo of me when I'm like 10 years old. I've got a good Charlotte tee on. I've got like little black shorts. I've got a black fishnet top on that's like over my good Charlotte tee and it's long sleeve. Apparently that was the style then. I don't know. It was 2005. I really can't answer for anything that happened then. But I was serving. I was such a little goth all throughout, like honestly, like third grade through like I don't even know when it really stopped, if it really did stop. I think that like I think the pandemic definitely made me realize I wanted some more color and things like that in my life and that it was okay to be comfortable with that side of me because, you know, as much as I love the style, I realized that when I was a teenager, I was unknowingly using it as a security blanket. Like, don't talk to me, I'm scary. But now I realize, like, I really do resonate with the aesthetic. It's gorgeous. I've always loved it. However, I have broadened my horizons just a little bit. But whenever I decorate a home like this, I'm like, I know why I'm called back to this all the time. I know why I have to have like a black wall in my house and things like that still to this day. When I was a teenager, I am not joking. I had black walls, I had black carpet, I had black like bedding, everything. And like my dresser and stuff like that was painted red. I painted myself red and I splattered like black paint all over it because like splattered like paint was such a vibe back then. I don't know. The early 2000s and like the 2010s, like, you know, the style is coming back and I actually do really like the style, but as far as like there's always certain aspects that really work generationally and certain things that really don't. And I think that some things that I could leave in the past is probably like my absolute need for like splatter paint on everything. Like why was it on everything? It, it's like kind of embarrassing now if I show people pictures of my room in high school. I'm like, yeah, I don't my grandma really let me do that. And I although like my room was like my sanctuary, you know what I mean? The one place like especially as like a teenager that you spend like almost all of your time and that was before like social media and stuff like that. So I just hung out in my room. I listened to music. I like read a bunch of books. I did a lot of outside stuff too. I was always outside because we had a huge yard, but I don't know. I always felt like home in my room and I really did appreciate having the ability to decorate it however I wanted because not only was it black, I had like photos all over the place. I'm talking like I had little Polaroid printouts of like my friends and things like that. And we were like they were all over my walls, like little cutouts from magazine articles and stuff like that everywhere. Huge posters, like band stuff, all of it. You name it, I probably had it on my wall. And to a degree, like I still decorate like that. I think that that's why I'm so into the maximalist style, because it really resonates with, like, I feel like my childhood bedroom and things like that, because I don't know, I'm like somebody that really enjoys memories, so I will throw a billion photos all over my house just to like reminisce in those moments when I'm feeling down. I am going to give you guys just some music while we put some of the final touches on the house. I will rejoin you before we finish with the build though. Okay, we are almost done with this house. We just have a few final touches to put on the backyard and we are complete. I wanted to give her like a really nice, modern, relaxing area out there. Honestly, I'm just gonna be the one using it when she goes down to like the pit, but you know, it's cute. I like it. Uh, so I do want to let you know next episode we will be working on Angelo. We will do his house as well, and then we will set up the next roommate for this system. And I think that that's all for today. So I really do appreciate you joining me. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching.